Hello everyone, today we have new video review and this time we are going to check kit from ICM. It's a part of their diorama series. As you can see, the product number is DS3503 and it is dedicated to Wehrmacht off-road cars. So we get 3 kits in 1/35 scale, and it might be handy for these modders who would like to save some money and get 3 decent kits in one box. So this is a commercial sample, so it means you will get exactly the same stuff as what you will see in this video review, and it should be available in, for example, Modelimax if you would like to get it ASAP. But we are going to open it and check what is actually supplied here. So box size is big, I would say. It's standard for 32nd scale kits from ICM. And here we have some information about the kits. I do not see it, frankly speaking. It's 207 plus 211 plus 205 parts. So obviously it is parts count for each kit. And on the opposite side we have profiles for each kit once again, but no worries, we are going to open them and take a closer look. So box structure is typical for this manufacturer. It's a flexible top cover, which is color printed, and then we have sturdy white cardboard box, which actually protects everything inside. Here right on the top we have assembly manuals, but we will check them a bit later. We are going to start with these plastic sprues, which are packed into 3 plastic bags. So obviously each plastic bag is dedicated to its own kit. So just give me a second. I guess what we have on the top is a recently GL PKVKFC kit. So we are going to open it. As you remember, we did a build project with this model and it proved to be quite a nice small vehicle in 1/35 scale. So if in case you missed it, you can find it easily on our YouTube channel. So we are going to start with these 2 identical plastic frames, so I will show you only one because there is no need to show the same frame again and again. Here we have plastic road wheels. Let's zoom in a bit. Yes, now you should be able to see it. So here we have plastic road wheels. We also have separate doors, also front seat, rifles, handles, various handles, suspension elements, everything is here, and molding quality looks really good. We can zoom in even more so that you can see that all parts are molded in a clean way. There is no problem with these parts whatsoever, so it should be easy to assemble them, and I do not remember any issues with these parts. Okay, next we go on with another relatively small plastic frame. Here it is. Let's zoom in a bit. Again, another plastic wheel, some parts for the folded roof, also some parts for the engine, and there are a lot of small parts, so be sure not to lose them because later it will be really difficult to fix it, or maybe to find them in your carpet because they're really tiny and thin. I have some experience with this, so that's why I do not recommend it. Here we have plastic bag with clear plastic frame, so just give me a second to open it. These are glasses for the vehicle, and as far as I remember, with folded roof version we will need only front glasses. You won't need side glasses because there is nowhere to place them, and we also have lenses for the headlamps. And there are no masks for this part, so if you would like to cover them somehow, you will have to do it with your own hands. Next we also have bigger plastic frame, which is dedicated to car body parts. Let's zoom out a bit. Now you should be able to see it. So whole car body is divided, let's say, into several sections. You can see here also a radiator grille, which is molded as a one-piece part. We have wheel arches, bonnet panels. Main frame is molded as a single piece part, which is really cool. We can zoom in so that you can see it closer. Here it is. And it actually helps with assembly because you get this part as a one-piece part with the right alignment, so you don't have to waste your time with separate bits trying to get them together into the right position. It's really handy thing, and I mean it shows the modern design of the kits where you get more parts as a one-piece elements. Next we go on with second kit, so just give me a second. I'm going to open it. and remove all the frames. So this one is bigger, obviously. And here on the top we had this plastic frame, so this one carries separate doors and roof parts. Let's zoom in, now you should be able to see it. Again, these separate doors might be handy for some diorama projects, so that's really cool. Okay. Next we go on with this plastic frame. Let's zoom out a bit. Here you can see that we have 4 molded together with rear view arches. Front ones are molded separately. Here we have radiator grille, a bonnet, also side panel. Note that here we have cutouts for the doors, so be careful, it will be really easy to break them in these thin spots. But otherwise I don't see any issues here. Note that parts are detailed inside as well. We have some guiding elements for some separate parts, so it should be relatively easy to assemble everything into the right let's say form. Next we go on with these 2 plastic frames for road wheels. Actually these are rims, plastic rims. And next, why I'm showing it, we have vinyl tires, which is not that cool, but I mean, let's open it and check it. From what I can see through the plastic bag, it should be more than enough for out-of-the-box build, but in case you would like to have more, then you have to get some aftermarket resin, because otherwise it will be really tricky to get a decent appearance from these wheels. But from the other side, if you want to, let's say, cover them with dirt, then it doesn't matter what actually you get it on your vehicle, because still it will be covered with dirt, right? Here we have one and only clear plastic sprue for this kit. So here we have glasses for the windshield. We have also lenses for headlamps. Molding quality is as good as in the previous kit. Next one is our next frame. I'm trying to remove it. Okay, now it is here. So it is full of various small thin bits, so be careful with it, especially because this kit comes really tightly packaged, so you might get some parts, let's say, interconnected between each other, so be careful while separating them, because it's really easy to break all these thin lines and then you have to repair it somehow. But here we also have Pioneer tools and armament which will be placed in this vehicle. And next we have last grey plastic sprue for this vehicle. So here you can see we have engine parts, suspension parts, and these are the thin parts which I said some parts get caught in them. As you can see, it is actually broken, I think. Still, we have one piece mainframe, we have engine parts, which is really cool because it's what you get out of the box. You don't have to invest into resin parts, you get it as a standard thing. And there are not that many 1/35 scale kits which actually offer this even today in 2020. Now I'm opening the third plastic bag, so as you can guess, here we get parts for the third plastic kit. And the first one carries the floor panel, also separate view arches. As you can see, all 4 are molded separately. Here we have bonnet panels, radiator grille, which is molded together with Mercedes sign, and also some parts for the external roof. And here you can see everything from the opposite side. Okay. Next one is dedicated to wheels. Here we get them molded in plastic. These are side panels. Again, we have separate doors. They're placed here, so it's really cool. It should be handy for diorama ideas. Again, I will repeat it. And I mean, it's always handy to get separate doors on vehicles, because sometimes you just open it without any figures, without building dioramas, and still it will be handy to show what is inside. Here we get another plastic sprue. This one carries clear parts, so as you can see, these are glasses for the windscreen and also some lenses for the headlamps, so nothing I would say surprising. And the last grey plastic sprue for this kit and for whole combo. Here we get really huge mix of various elements for these mechanical elements of the vehicle. So as you can see, we get separate bars for the main frame, we have engine parts, suspension parts, and here actually you have to assemble the main frame, so be ready for this. It will involve some precise, let's say, alignment of the bits, but it's not as scary as it might sound, as long as you will be paying attention to the assembly. And last but not the least, I'm not going to... Actually, I will show you something else, because we have in each manual we also have decal sheets. So here is one for L1500A. As you can see, printing quality looks really good, so here I don't have any complaints. Next one is dedicated to HORG 108, and surprisingly it is smaller, so here you can see it. Approximately the same set of decals, so we get also dials for the dashboard and some number plates. And the last but not the least is decals set for the Legiel PKW KFC. It is molded or printed like this. So basically we get all the standard markings which were supplied in the separate or single releases of these kits, and just to show you the assembly manuals, so here we have them. Let's zoom out a bit. These are absolutely the same brochures which were supplied in the single releases. Obviously we won't be going through them because, I mean, in case you saw our separate reviews you should be familiar with them, and there is not that much to show for these vehicles because it's quite a simple kit. Of course, I will be happy to hear your opinion about this kit here in the comment section below. If you like this video, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will see you in the next video review as usual. Thank you for joining me today, and bye!